Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bob Casey from the Let's Go Buffalo show, and today we're at the MIA, the 7th annual MIA, and we're talking to the gentleman, Robby Takac. How's it going, Robby?
It's going good, man. We're setting tents up. And, you know, if we didn't put anything in these tents, this would be really boring. I've been walking around here all day, and it's like, man.
Well, it's not if it's raining and such, but this is a lucky number 7 this year, right?
Yeah, it's lucky number 7, and these tents are going to be full with amazing stuff, man.
It just gets bigger and bigger every year, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally. We got almost 40 bands playing this year. We got 13 DJs, got 50 artists, photographers, filmmakers showing stuff this year.
No kidding.
We got a projection tent, which is actually going to have screens that all surround this sort of experimental electronic.
You gotta love technology.
Yeah, and got a big dance floor light show going on down here. We got an alien landing coming up.
No way.
We're building a giant robot out of steel. We got a couple of marching bands coming through. Marilyn Manson's roommate and stage show designer is coming to do some magic for us today.
Oh, cool.
I've invited both mayoral Democratic candidates. Is that what they are?
Yeah, I guess.
It's the I don't know what it is. Anyway, I've invited a couple of the folks down to maybe have a little debate here.
Okay, very interesting, very interesting.
Talk to some of the youth of America, and we got an amazing kids village here. We got voice characters coming down we got drum circles coming down.
People were saying too, it's great that it's back in Buffalo too.
Yeah, it's right here.
What a place.
This is Buffalo right here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Last year we did here. It was the first year here, and it rained horribly. That means it's not going to rain this year.
No. In fact, we should send a force out to the universe right now, a command to the universe, if you will, that it's not going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, I got all 5 nations working on it, man.
Well, you got a 6th one if you consider me a nation anyway too. Now I heard some little snippets on Facebook and such like that of the Goos working on a new album.
Yeah, it'll be out in February.
Very cool.
Yeah, and the single probably in November. Maybe October, something like that. Yeah.
That's cool. And you're going back and forth. I noticed, like you were saying, okay, like Johnny's putting some tracks down, doing some work in Buffalo. Now you got the studio in Buffalo now too.
We did most of the record here. We did like all the guitars, all the drums, all the bass. We sang out in Los Angeles because that's where our producer lives, and so our deal was we'd spend some time back there as well. So
that's cool. And then with the new studio, I mean, is that open to the public now? Obviously.
Yeah, it is, man. We've done some projects from Ireland. We did a Spyro Gyra record up there. We've been doing a lot of stuff, man, and it's called GCR Audio is what we opened it to the public as, and after we used it as our inner machine, which is what we were calling it while we were there. But yeah, it's open to the public, and it's wickedly economic, you know, just because we were able to build it here with a record budget that came from a Los Angeles label deal. So, like, you know, we just left it behind, and I got some great guys working it here, and so
yeah, we can't wait to check it out too as well, because I was in contact with them and said, yeah, anytime you want to come down and check it out, guys, come on down. So that's cool. Now also
friendly bunch.
Friendly?
Yeah.
Now also your dad, who we talked to just a little while ago, and now you said your dad a while ago was taking over this, but he says, well, no, not unless Robby's in charge, unless we butt heads or something like that.
Yeah, he tossed a ruler at me.
Did he?
Well, I don't think it was at me. I wasn't even here, but I'm sure I was I'm sure I was the reason that the ruler got tossed anyway.
But he said you have an exhibit inside. In fact, a couple of people mentioned you have some narrated exhibits inside the art museum.
I have in the past. Yeah. I did the Masters collection thing that they had here some years back. Last year and this year too, I did an exhibit of Mark Freeland's stuff, and you know, Mark was an awesome inspiration to a lot of artists and musicians here in town.
Yeah, deeply missed, obviously.
Yeah, passed away a couple years ago, and his partner Carla is steadfast in her commitment to keeping him out there and letting people know and see the visionary stuff dude was doing. It's pretty crazy, and he was always a huge part of this. So I always want to try to make sure that he stays a part of it too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Mark's a great icon in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And actually, we heard that Shonen Knife is coming to town.
Yeah. My wife is tour managing them, actually.
No way.
Yeah, we just released our first non-Buffalo act on our Good Caramel record labels, and they're from Osaka, Japan, and it's Shonen Knife. Yeah, so they'll be at the Mohawk Place here at some point.
In November, I believe.
Yeah, at some point in November, yeah, but They will have. She will have been in her first van tour for about a month and a half. So I'm very interested to see how my wife comes home after.
How she fares after that.
Yeah, well, you know, she's been in buses with me for the past, 10 years. So we'll see how she handles the vans,
Excellent, excellent. Well, tomorrow we hope it's a great weather and such, and we'll be down here actually doing some filming in 7th Annual. Good luck.
Absolutely, man. It's we call it the Monster Mashup this year, man. So come on down, and my Among Us project is playing over on the DJ.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to be playing.
And we'll be over there at about 8:40. So come on down. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you.
Cool.
Hey, let's go Buffalo.